So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape,
down,
and
nigga.
he goes down. Kareem Martin in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
All everybody doing is just running a heavy-ass blitz.
To kick it away. Jabril Peppers is deep for the Giants. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
Who's that?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held.
Boy, trust me, dog.
So on the big tight end,
You
holding.
niggas was next in line, dog. But trust me, Mike and NC boy, they just had a good old time.
Man, this nigga talk so much. Ghana girl talk so much shit about us.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They go play action now. Jackson. They're connecting here with DJ Shark.
Damn, DJ
Shark.
Shark.
A giant player here, slow to get
Yeah, he did. He did. He ain't basically say he did say it.
Not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
What remotes? Remotes or what?
That nigga took us off Facebook and all that shit.
Huh? What happened?
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete.
Nah.
Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's
Nah, I don't be on a chat like that.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute
Nah.
They face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Come on, that's bullshit. How the fuck you gonna realize this shit that on TV every day?
You believed it too, OG. You was like, yeah, man, I believe you. You're my friend.
They'll run on 1st down. York. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Yeah, friend. Yeah, I'm waiting on y'all because see, y'all sit up here and let this a white dude in there y'all know be calling niggas.
Did you get the same feeling I did?
That's got him good too though.
He didn't touch that.
Yeah, got him good Chinese.
No man. We talking about a full-blown white dude. You remember Antler? Remember he was in the other league? Remember I stepped in? Remember he was going at you? I ain't never know him. I stepped in. Oh, man, we was in the league that he used to be in. Nigga was talking reckless to Antler. I ain't know who it was, but I remember. No, it was Shinedown.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not.
And Antler was, I was like, the only thing, I probably met him the night before. I remember Mike was like, yo, no man, that's bruh. And I thought he was talking about like, that's his real brother. I'm like, yo, who are you talking about, man? Who are you?
With his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere.
That's when man Antler got straight.
Coverage and it's intercepted.
Like, yo, okay, then who is Archo?
Picked off at the 28. It's a
Damn, he was like, yo, who is Archo?
He will score. Touchdown Cardinals.
I mean, if they were coming in here, I'm like, yo, dog, Mike said that you was his brother, dog. I knew that dude was a white dude. It's like, yo, ain't no way that was happening.
They love love when those
Yeah,
short
man,
throws
nigga had
come and those
Debo
eyes
the hell out
get
of
real
Antler,
wide,
man.
don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play?
Man, that nigga called Antler a nigga, man, and Antler didn't say nothing. Antler was like, man, can we be friends? And I love all kind of. I was like, man,
I mean, I ain't gotta say nothing about that because nigga know me.
Nah, but yo, no, he was going at it was more than him in there.
He know a nigga never gonna talk to me like that, and I'm not gonna say anything.
But he was talking. Him and Antler was going at it though. But he had been I think that's the lead D had dropped out of it. What lead was that, Antler?
The Giants
that was
G
Money league.
You know,
what Gurus?
Madden chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see these guys going after
the when chapter just got started, but it was on the last Madden. OG.
Just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe.
Not an interception. What the fuck?
Picked off at the 22. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He's coming, double up. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check 13, check 13.
Yeah, what?
A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
That was a particularly nice play because now
I don't be in the chat like that.
Forced to play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself.
Yeah, I missed that one, dog. I like when I do like to get on. I like to get on that joint and see like 277 text, so I can just take. Especially when I ain't doing that, I'm taking my little break. I get the time to just sit down. Like when I be taking my dog out, that's when I go through all the chats. But yeah, man. So y'all talking about something got him good, and OG, you're a commissioner in Gridiron, so you had to sign off on that. Did they not tell you he was a known nigger caller? Yeah. So they didn't tell you that he was a known caller of niggers? Man, I don't know. Y'all up there. He up there in Ohio. Hey, listen here, dog. I was thinking about that the other day, though, dog, and I replayed your voice. You was like, so what do you mean? What do you mean? So say it then, Archo. Say it. Get it off your chest then, Archo. So what do you mean? When I was talking about that Yankee stuff, dog, boy, I'll never forget that, boy. That nigga Antler was like, Yankees?
Yeah, I remember that day. I remember that day. Oh, yeah, I remember that day like shit.
Y'all two went completely berserk. I had the best day that day, dog.
Yeah, I remember that day.
Especially when I knew it had got.
That'll be taken in by
because I wasn't saying nothing about it. I wasn't meaning nothing by it. But when I heard that they pinched that nerve.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. First down, Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end. And it'll be intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play.
Wow.
That's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football.
Oh, man, bro, hell yeah, man. Now, that is a fact, dog. Like, listen, man, if you want to see somebody.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for
That's what I'm saying, man. It goes together, dog, because it's the NFL.
So after the run for no gain,
that man went down. It was like, my man, gonna always be one of my. I'll never forget, dog. Listen, so this
what touchdown!
You talk as a football competitor.
Deep ball, and now they face a third down. And this
I was sitting at the house on that Sunday night.
And it hasn't started all that great here
matter of fact, I was with the team. So the team had just gave me an apartment to stay, but my lease was up and at the end of February. So it was playoff time.
Holden, come on.
Tebow was playing the Steelers, dog. And when he threw that pass,
right there, you don't even have to really
I ain't lying because I cried.
It. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Bro, I'm talking about like emotional. I don't mean like I was so emotional, dog, because the first thing he came on there, man, I remember that man had said Jesus' name, man, and they had cut it when we went to the mercy.
Well done. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Like, if you want to see somebody, man, that got ridiculed for saying about our Lord and Savior, about Jesus, dog, bro, they destroyed that man, dog, on the national stage. Like, how he just got out the league? And look at it, dog. Look how the Lord is still blessing him, though. He on ESPN analyst, and he played with the Mets.
Taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yeah. Hey, man, yeah, man. Antler them like, yeah, man, let them in there, man. You signed off on it, dog.
You know that ain't, you know
I know they had to bring that up, bro. I know they all had to talk about it.
On the carry, it's
I know y'all did. You can't
tell y'all. Man. I voted against Shinedown even being in the league, period.
And about 4 more for first.
I was like, yo, man, is this the same? Is this that dude? That's why I said, man, when I looked and seen that, man, imagine how I felt, man. I was like, hold on, is that Shinedown? Is in the league?
Down here still a couple
then I looked and seen who all the commissioner was, and then
that should necessitate
two of them, two of them without Antler that know that he was calling black folk niggas. Because Uncle D knew it.
His own goal line.
Also, you just trying to get you trying to get a reaction. That's all you trying to do. Hey, you just trying to get a reaction, man.
Pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard.
Wow.
How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try to make a first down and get some momentum going.
I ain't trying to get no reaction. Yeah, I'm not that I'm thinking about it because I've been wanting to ask y'all, like, yo.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
But I thought that y'all all had called Iceman, because that's Iceman, White Ice boy. And White Ice probably was like, yeah. Huh?
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Credit the tackle to DJ Swearinger.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He 21 though. Like I got him.
From the 45 on second down, Jackson. Open target here, Darius.
Oh, he only 20. He only 22. I took him from 61 to he like a 78 or 80 right now.
That's good. That's what I'm doing in champs with my quarterback. Cause I ain't have nobody to replace Tom Brady, man. I couldn't draft nothing. So he was like a 62, man. I got him up to like a 78, same thing. Jerry Stidham.
Yeah, it's called a marathon. You know what I'm saying? Like,
despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to
marathon?
Right there.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. This offense
enlighten me, my dear sir.
Now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And this is
come on, flag. Come on, man. Touchdown. That's the shit I be talking about.
Ouch. Could have been a game-tying touchdown. They'll have to hold on that at least for now.
I just do a touchdown pass. They call me back for a 1 second pass.
And come back and get it done.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Man, don't you hate it? So I'm winning 41-3, man. This man is running the ball and keep calling timeout.
Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but
it was only a quick second.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option.
How the fuck he holding that fast?
Right around the 17. Hassan Reddick in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
No, it was touchdown, man.
Remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Booth review, come on, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
Nice
I'm about to say, come on, man.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your
that was clearly a touchdown.
Is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
If he ain't had that pick 6, he can't do nothing on offense.
up and good by Rosas. And we are tied at 7.
He can't do nothing. He can't do nothing on offense. I got him.
Kick it away. This will be taken in.
He did it like once.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Nah, he like to play the 6. Well, my problem is I pick my play too fast. I gotta wait and see. I know I be so hyper,
Cause you're a servant.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now
Man, that was 4 yards.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Oh, that's pocket change.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. His throw incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Well, you know you sitting on that money over there.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
I know, right?
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray.
Oh, I say he caught that.
Problems
Come on,
on 3rd
man.
down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
I'm gonna get him with that triangle watch. You know my play. I'm gonna get him because I had him the first time. I'm gonna get him.
The Giants
I'm mad. Chalk hurt.
Begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On 1st down, York.
Oh, she kept going outside.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
Yeah, he a rookie, but he got
in this first
he a
half.
superstar X Factor. Computer.
On 2nd down and 4. Jackson finds his tight end Ingram. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Oh.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To try again after the sack. Jackson looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, Jackson.
Oh my God.
Incomplete.
God, that was
How about the
on my back
execution of
foot.
that defense
Back
right there?
foot.
The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Well, nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Time here for likely 1 play, and then these 2 teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No.
Oh, come on, interception, man.
Don't get crazy. Take the knee.
Fuck out of
Let's get out
here.
of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Don't get on pass interference. Let the computer do it.
A final shot before half from Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It wouldn't have
So
mattered.
we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you on out to our studio.
No, I just ain't want to get no pass interference.
At REA EA Sports Halftime Report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This will be fielded at the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
All right, now it's time to run the ball.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Watch twist.
Here's Jackson.
Week 9.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jackson. Forced out to his left.
I can't throw for shit. He's open, man. God damn.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he's so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working.
Slam.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
You don't go for it. Go for it, brother.
Bring up 4th down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
This dude act like this every time, bro. He sits here. He knows it's time for my wife to go home. My wife get off at 6. He's been waiting by the door for an hour, bro. Like, he's trying to sense her coming, so every car that goes by, he thinks he's outside now.
They're going to think about it.
So this nigga is sitting up on the couch looking outside because I created him a little spot in the blinds, so I'll hold the blinds up in
third quarter. Here's Andy Lee now. He's been terrific
now,
so
be pissing me off. My wife be outside, sitting in the car, talking. Because I could be getting ready to play the game, and this nigga start going crazy.
And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line.
And I see him at the corner of my eye going berserk.
And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory.
Well, yeah, man, he loves my wife, dog.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they begin this drive in very precarious field position inside their own 5.
Hell, she the only one he ain't big,
goddamn. Has already scored once in this game, so you've got to really take care and make sure that you're blocking these guys and trying to wedge the ball out from the shadow of your own end zone.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Jackson now. He's going to loft one deep left side. He's going to complete. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to
defend?
I
went to this coaching,
any of them,
this coach's tip-off class, dog.
That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as
Jay Wright, Villanova, Jay
open,
Billis.
that makes things tougher. Guys trying to get to the football.
Gary Williams. And the coach from Maryland, dog. Yo. 10,000 a table.
Play action with Jackson. That's complete to Slade.
Man, so when you already talk like, well, hold on.
Down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line.
So it's this company that beside us, you know, like my boss never got money and everything, but this.
5 straight completions here.
There's other dude, man, yo, he worth like $4 billion.
Now a give right side.
He bought 2 tables.
Yardage back to the 34-yard line.
So you know what I'm saying, bro? That's 20 grand, man.
One thing
and this thing is sold out of man. Like, yo, like,
be decisive and go. Because in college,
this is going on in the world.
Wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
There's people out there that can spend $10,000 on a table for an event that's lasting an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. $5,000 an hour.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Now, I have a strong point with Antler though. But you know, because it was more white folks than black folks.
What you gonna do? What is this? 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7.
But I got a chance to go, dog. Listen here, man. So, you know, I'm in there.
Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point.
I wanted to take a picture with them. With all of them. But you had to have a card that went with it.
Jackson from the shotgun.
So who you think, like, guarding the entrance for you to get back there? Like, because I didn't know, so I went back there. It was a black man, right?
On the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped
so this nigga know, like,
made it very tough for him to get the ball.
So a big
I want to get back there, like, dog, man. We talking about a look hard, bro. Who let you go back there, man? But we had one of them that, you know, hey, man, you know, I still got to do my job, you know what I'm saying?
Is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points.
So your boy got off in that thing, dog, and I was like, you know what? I ain't come all the way down here. It was at a Baltimore, it was a nice hotel in the harbor and everything. I ain't come all the way down here, man, to not see them, not to see these boys, not to see some real dude, dog. Tom Izzo, that dude. I'm gonna tell you what. Put it this way. So I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that dude.
Leads to a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his
He don't take.
And he will take it all.
Good decline. Good decline. Good decline.
He a 5-star recruit, 4-star recruit, whatever, man. He gonna take the realest of niggas, dog, and go to war with them, cuz. And have them playing like out of their mind, bro. So they respect dog.
Good decline.
Guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism.
There's always one time when I look and see a white coach that got black players playing because they respect them. Tom Izzo is for the niggas, dog.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14.
LG, that was a good decline, right?
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
He had that pick 6. If it wasn't for that pick 6, this nigga ain't doing shit.
And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys.
What do you think about that, OG?
At the 21-yard line.
Tell talking to you now.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, they can make someone miss in the open field.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down. They stay on the ground on 1st with Johnson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
He caught me in the audible.
Matter of fact, it was Cal Ripken's joint. Cal Ripken hosted the joint.
Here's Muhammad, and he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for
it. It don't work.
Both 7's the mic. Both 7's the mic. I can't believe they even let you play.
Murray sets to throw on 4th.
Oh, he just... Oh, come on, man.
End zone touchdown.
On him.
Arizona. Andy Isabella, his 6th touchdown of the season.
On him.
They can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this
one
away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
That's all good. He just kicked it out of bounds.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
He only got 1 timeout left.
They'll keep it on the ground. York. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on 1st down. York, 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Nah, I'm here sipping that, probably sipping my beer.
Excuse me. Running back. And he's going to get it down to the 30.
Call that timeout, nigga.
1st down pickup of 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now in this situation,
talk that shit
be
to me.
in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
My running back ain't no X factor yet, but he got an X factor trait. I just gotta unlock it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
On 2nd down, York, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
I just gotta make this 52. That's good. I got 52.
And right now, with all rest,
I got the one against again.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Damn shot, go for it.
And right now, it all rests on the right foot of Aldrick Rosas. This from 52, and this for the win.
Thank you.
This is right down the middle as he puts it through.
Thank you.
And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year, but he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Well, going into the final play of this game,
I told you I was going to be that nigga. He ain't going to talk shit to me.
At the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular.
You still playing?
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You were wondering, could
game over? 56 yards at that with the win against me.
So for the Giants,
you think I signed my kicker? I gave my kicker money.
Finally pick up their first win of the year, and they will enter this offseason with more questions than answers. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals,
my running back going to be a beast once that X Factor get unleashed.
And I think you have to
17-14.
This was a team that really underachieved.
Hey, but I need a cornerback.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew.
Yeah.
I'm Brandon Gordon.
Hey,
this is the
I just got he tried to give me Patrick Peterson. I got the #1 pick. I got 3 first-round picks.
Man, let me get one of them, Antler.
I got. You can't get the #1 pick. It's gonna call for the. I got the #1 pick. Only won the game. And that was that one just now. But I got 3 first-round picks.
And where are they?
Gridiron.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, where are the other picks at?
Hold on, hold on, let me see. He ain't even gonna tell me good game, watch. Hey, yeah, you right. He still ain't, he ain't gonna say it back, I know him. It's all good though. Yeah, I got 3 #1s. Let me see what they are. Shit. At least I got a victory out of this motherfucker. I got 1, 18, and 31.
You got 1, 18, and 31.
Mm-hmm. One can move, but it's gonna cost.
Let me see who the best player in the draft.
We really can't really tell until the combine. For me, that's how I look at it. But like, I was looking for, you know how every year is that one cornerback that's like unbelievable. He ain't here this year. The #1 quarterback, 6'2", cornerback 6'2" with a B-, C+, C+.
This draft is weak, man. If you look at all the receivers, they got second in some rounds. Yo, they come out as 3rd rounds.
Yeah.
All right, here go 1, 2. 3rd, that's a 2nd.
The best person is the left end, which I could use too, but. Fry me a chicken sandwich.
All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now, feeling like
I mean, it's there. I mean, I'm reasonable. I'm reasonable. I need a cornerback. My best cornerback is an 80 overall with 89 speed. Oh, I'm out of meat real quick. I got urinate. You know, white people don't wash their hands when they use the bathroom.
You ain't did it either.
Huh?
You ain't did it either.
I think I just washed my hands. Well, let me get some controversy going, cause I would trade my number one.
Yeah, let me get that. I'm getting that.
I need a cornerback and shit. Maybe a linebacker. Hey, OG, he ain't tell me good game back, huh? Hell no. My let me call him. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's fucked up. Nah, I gotta call him. That's
yeah, no, man,
up.
yeah, call him, cause he talking about kicking teeth in and all
that. Yeah, man, you know I got to.
Yeah, it's only right. Before I get mad.
Oh, you know how I was gonna do this anyway. Now I got 2 number 3s. I got a number 2. I got 3 firsts, a second, 2 thirds. Holla at me. If y'all serious. Cause I don't wanna hear that that other bullshit like, oh, you just trading. I'm about to slow this nigga have some fun.
I got you, dog. Yeah.
Look here, you gonna have some fun. Oh, you punk.
Yeah, we're gonna roll some for that, dog.
And then I gotta blast him in the chat. Thank you for my first win. I got to.
And I'm gonna give you Julio and the cornerback.
Hold up. I gotta talk my shit first. I got to. I just got to. Julio gonna come with a contract.
No, he ain't. I'm finna sign him right now for you.
Julio, what, 30?
31.
Oh, hell no. I don't want that nigga. No, let me see what OG got over. Who you got? Raiders, right? I think me a cornerback, man. Okay. And they're young too. Cause one thing I know, I don't care about overall. Mike told me that. If I would have to take one, it would be Armstrong. Cause he's tall.
Man, then go check out them birds.
You Atlanta, right? Alright.
But I told you that.
Alright, See how tall he is.
I wish I can show y'all. I wish I can show you right now.
I wish he wasn't so fucking short.
Look, dog, he going crazy.
I would take Sheffield. Let me see.
She said he gonna kill himself. Look, you see him? Calm down.
Calm down. Okay.
What up, boo? Man, I just ate that chicken breast. It was so good. Yeah, but see, I don't know how to do it. You gotta put that water in there. I put that water on it and I kept that top on it. Man, it felt like it just came off the grill.
This nigga said that. Alright, OG. Oh shit. Nigga talking about that ain't my picks.